Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis, and this is for trading on September 25th, 2020. Just a quick disclaimer here before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. As usual, we'll start off by taking a look at our calendar here. So in terms of data that's coming up here, we had a bunch of Swiss National Bank, we have Fed, Bank of England, we had a bunch of speakers today. And coming up on Friday, a little bit lighter in terms of our data here. We have durable goods orders here. There's one FOMC member speaking, but not a whole lot in terms of data here. So it's relatively quiet. Okay, so let's go on to the charts here. We'll start off with euro dollar. We see that euro went into the support right into this pin here, and then it has bounced off of that. So we see a neutral candle close. So there's pins on both sides, small candle body, fairly neutral candle close here. So this is neutral. Now we may see price go back up. Watch out for that. And Friday can be reversal days as well. So we could see this movement in the opposite direction. So we'll have to be mindful. And overall, basically looking for a couple of different options. Once we may see price go into this resistance at 1.1700, and then it could bounce off of there, or we may see it go all the way into this 17, almost 50-ish level here. And then if it doesn't go through, then we could see a bounce off of that level. But watch out for this move higher here because of the pullback. So we have seen drop over the last 3-4 days here. So we may see a reversal here. So this is neutral at the moment. Pound dollar, this one is also neutral. We see for the last couple of days, price has held. So yesterday was neutral, today is looking neutral. Now there's a little bit more bullishness in this candle. So if we see a break through this resistance, I will look for a move back towards 1.2865. However, if it doesn't break through the resistance, we could see another leg lower. So at this point, this resistance at 1.2765 will be very important. So for now, I'm going to leave my levels here and wait and see which direction it breaks out. And so if it goes through the resistance, we'll aim for the next level here. But if it doesn't go through, then we will look for this move lower. So right now, pound dollar is looking neutral as well. Aussie dollar here, we were looking for a drop. So we got that drop, but it has pulled back from this support level here. And as a result of that, we may see price move back up again. And I will look for this move towards 0.7100. So this one here, again, the question will be if it doesn't go through, then it can still drop from there. So I'm not completely bullish yet. However, we may see that pullback back into this resistance level at 0.7100. So bias here is neutral to, I will say neutral here because it's not fully bullish yet. But once it crosses through this resistance, then essentially we are looking for move all the way into 0.7180. This one could get range bound here, so we'll keep an eye on it. Now, if it doesn't break today's high, then I would look for, so then I am going to look for one of these. So right now, looking for a pullback, and we'll have to see how much of a pullback that is. Does that turn into reversal, or does it just pull back for another leg lower? So neutral bias here as well. New Zealand dollar, this is looking neutral as well. We see that price did go into the support level and then has bounced off of this. Now with this one, we could see price go all the way into this previous support resistance level here. This is a strong level, which is 0.6600. The caution though will be today's high. If it doesn't go through 0.6565, then it could still turn around. But we have seen a big move to the downside, and now it's into support. So we could see this move higher. So neutral bias here. Once it breaks today's high, I will look for a move towards 0.66. and then it could potentially go into 0.6620. So neutral bias here for New Zealand dollar as well. Dollar CAD here, this one as well went higher right into the next resistance level here, and then we have seen a drop from here. So I would look for another leg lower here. The only concern would be if it doesn't go through this support resistance level here, where it struggled previously, it could still make that leg higher. So we have to see, is it making a higher lows? So if it continues to make higher lows, then we will look for another move higher. But right now, should it break through today's low, we're looking for next move lower. So right now, this is neutral as well for dollar CAD. If it holds above 1.3320, then looking for a move higher. But once it breaks, we have lots of room here to the downside. So today has been an interesting day. We did see the moves and then a reversal of those moves as well. So now a lot of these things are looking neutral. We don't have an actual reversal candle yet, which means this is a time to wait. All right, let's take a look at our silver here. A nice drop in silver, but as we can see, we have a large pin to the downside. So the large pin shows a rejection of that price point. So looking for price to go higher here. First target would be 23.65 back into the support level here. And then we're looking at 24.40. So bullish bias for silver. The caution here will be this resistance level here. If price does not hold above 23.65, then we could still get a drop here. So we have to be careful here. Gold is looking neutral here. We see price has moved in both directions. So with this one, again, neutral here. If it doesn't go through this resistance, then I would be looking for a drop. So for now, neutral to slightly bullish bias. Oil here, oil has become range bound. We see that price wasn't able to break the support. So I would look for a move towards the resistance of 41.65. So bullish bias for oil. Copper here, copper dropped nicely right into the support, and then it has pulled back. So today's candle looks quite strong right now, but if it doesn't hold above today's high of 2.94, then this one can still turn around. But right now the target is 2.97. Bitcoin, hey, Bitcoin also turned around today. We saw stock markets turn around today, and with that, we have Bitcoin turning around as well. Now, this is a bullish engulfing candle, so this is a bullish signal. So bias here is bullish. And in terms of our targets here, the first target would be 10,800 and then 11,000. Okay, S&P 500 here, this is neutral candle. We see price did drop. It kind of moved in both directions here. So with this, I would look for a move higher. And at 32.75, if it holds below, then we are going lower again. But bias is neutral here. Once it crosses through this 32.75, there is 33.20. So right now, looking for a move higher. Nasdaq here, price dropped nicely right into the support here. And from there, we have seen this go higher. So bullish bias here, 11,250 is the target. All right, Dow Jones here, this one also neutral here. We see price went right into the support level that we had marked. And now the question would be, can it hold above today's high? If it doesn't, that will be a pullback and a drop. So right now, bias is neutral for Dow Jones as well. So all of these markets are right now just going sideways, not really doing much. Now, DAX here, DAX does have bullishness, so I will look for a move back towards 12,800 And once it gets there, if it doesn't go through, looking for another drop. Now this is a strong support resistance level, so expect price to face some challenge here. So bias right now is neutral to slightly bullish. FTSE here, FTSE is actually looking bearish. We see we have a pin bar here, so it dropped a bit. I would look for a move towards this 57.80 level here, because this is our support line. If it doesn't go through, we're looking for another range bound move. So what we want to see is a drop, pullback, and then another drop. So bias here is neutral to slightly bearish. All right, and then we have Nikkei here. Nikkei did drop a bit, but then it pulled back. So at this point, we may see a move towards 23,400, and if it holds below, then I will look for this move back again. So bias with this one as well will be neutral because it is stuck in a range at the moment. And that brings us to the end. But before we wrap it up, just a reminder about the Turning Pro Challenge. We're doing a reset here, with this being the last quarter of this year. It has been an interesting year, so time for us to kind of get back on track here. Right now, so normally the Turning Pro Challenge is $9.97. The current price actually is actually, I'm mistaken there. It's $6.97 here. So you get a 30% discount on this. So you can basically join for $300 less here, or $200 less here. What does it include? We are going to do some live training. As soon as you start, you will have access to the Learn to Trade Forex course, but we'll be redoing the training. So every Tuesday, we'll have a live training session. So I will teach you the material. We're going to make some changes to the outline here. I'm going to add some more of some more, I should say, strategies to follow trends and so forth. But you will get access to this course that we have, Learn to Trade Forex course, which is $497 normally. And you will get the live training that we'll be doing. Plus, you will also get a full year's worth of access to Trade Vault. And this one normally is $127 a month, which means it's over $1,500 a year. And you get all of this for, so you get the $500 plus, so you get basically getting over $2,000 worth of material for $697. So this is really a great deal if you are interested in implementing. So this is the focus here will be on teaching you the setups, understanding the market, but main focus will be on implementation. I find a lot of times people will learn stuff, so you know it, but you're not doing it, you're not implementing the stuff. So that's what the focus here will be, and that's why we're doing the reset. So we'll focus on implementation. Every evening we'll have live calls. So generally I put out the 5 or US dollar crosses information for free on YouTube, but I actually do way more than that every day. So I only put a small portion of that for free. So if you're part of the Trade Vault, you will get access to all the pairs that I look at, or the analysis for all the pairs that I look at. You will also get a spreadsheet every day from me with trades that I am looking at, and recommended trades that I am basically following. With that, we will have profit targets and all of that as well. You will also be part of a private Facebook group, and you will get coaching there as well. Every Friday morning, we do a coaching call. So whatever you're struggling with, whatever your questions are, this will be a time to get mentored by me and ask all your questions. Plus the Facebook group, there are others in there, and it's a very supportive group there as well. And so basically you get all the training, you get support with implementing, you get the analysis, and you get mentoring with me as well. So all of that, oh, actually, I totally forgot. And because I want to encourage implementation, again, I find people can know the stuff and yet not put it into practice. So in order to motivate everyone to implement what we are learning here, I'm offering 3 different prizes. So basically the prizes will be for, so you'll have to declare your targets at the, so basically once when we start. So if you want to make 100, your goal is 100 pips a week or 50 pips a week, whatever, you set your target. And what we're trying to do is meet that goal. So we don't want like 2,000 pips in 1 week and then negative 5,000 in the other week. All we want to do is have that steady flow of money coming in. So we're not taking ridiculous chances and crazy risks. So the idea is to basically be consistent. Focus will be on consistency more than the amount of money you're making. And for this, you do not need a live account. You can practice in the demo account as well. So it cannot be any easier, but you have a chance to win 3 prizes. $3,500 is the first prize, second prize $1,500, third prize will be $500. So if you are interested in this, I would, or if you're interested in improving your training, because trading, that's really the focus of it, and you want to become more consistent with your profits, this is the place to join. You can go to tradingwithvenus.com/courses. And when you go to checkout, put in the coupon code, we got this. And that's where you will get your discount. So the price actually is $697. I didn't, my calculations are a little off there. So it'll be $697 here. You get 30% off. And this promotion is only valid till the end of this week, because then we will dive in. And if you join after, the price will be regular price of $997. So that's it for today. You guys have a wonderful trading week. So I hope to see you here in the challenge, implementing everything you've learned. All right, I will see you later. Bye for now.